The greatest labor saving device ever invented was tomorrow. It's one of the few quotes I actually will never forget because it makes so much sense to me. That quote I heard from Zig Ziglar, and it totally makes sense. The greatest labor saving device I ever invented was tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Of course you will. That's what I'm dealing with right now, coaching junior college athletes. They use that labor saving device so much, it's ridiculous. And what's going to happen is they're going to miss out on everything. They're going to miss out on everything. And I kind of see this trend of a change in society. Being at Phoenix College 17 years, I'm seeing a different level of discipline every year. It's getting worse. So what is going on with our society? What is going on with the coaches and parents and teachers, people of authority? What is going on? Are we designing our life, our community in the United States of America? Are we designing our future based on a labor saving device of tomorrow? Are we allowing our kids to deal their consequences tomorrow? Is that what we're dealing with? Is that why our national team is so bad? Is that why we don't have a big enough pool of players? In the United States, we have talent. There's so much talent. There is in the Hispanic communities and everywhere. There's talent. But what we're missing is a society of discipline, and it's rampant because everyone wants a handout. Everyone wants something. We have a problem of lack of discipline. It's worse than that. We have a problem of entitlement. We want to give to everybody, and we have entitled, spoiled brats. And listen, it's not the rich. It's everybody. It's the poor. It's the middle class. It's the rich. It's every group. It's kind of like how we show our love, I guess, is like, I get you want to forgive, but you have to hold people accountable and keep them focused on the real world consequences, because guess what? At the 18, 19 years of age, the kids I deal with, they're now experiencing for the first time real life consequences, because eventually they're going to fail. They're going to owe money on a loan. They're going to not be able to transfer. All their dreams of being a professional or whatever, it's going to be gone because the lack of discipline. Sorry, we're going to have to interrupt this podcast for a message from me. Go to CoachCameron.com and learn everything you need to know about me and everything I do in soccer. You can find it on CoachCameron.com. You can also learn more about Anchor. Anchor.fm is where I broadcast from. It's a free app. You can do it anywhere in the world, and it's free. And you can make money off it as well. I'm making money right now on this advertisement I'm doing for Anchor. So download Anchor.fm today from your app store. It's not about intelligence at all. It's about discipline. The ones that are successful in this world are the ones that can actually get up, follow through, and work hard. It's discipline. It's consistency. That is where success lies. And we don't have that. We don't. The people are changing. And what you see on TV, you see on the internet everywhere about in America, I'm sure it's spread through across the world, but are we facing the last days? I mean, are we in a situation where the world's going to come to an end? Because it is so bad out there. I don't mean to be that crazy about my thoughts right now, but it just seems so bad. Everyone's waiting for something to save them. There's something going on with the lack of discipline. Lack of follow through because they're waiting for someone to save them. It's like the whole student loans thing. Oh, don't worry. Bernie Sanders is going to take care of our student loans. No more student loans. We're going to cover that. Are you kidding me? Guys, it's not true. It's not going to happen. He says it, but it's not going to happen. If you take a loan out, guess what? You're paying for it. Because you can't wait for tomorrow. Rocky had it right. The movie, when Apollo Creed said to Rocky, there is no tomorrow. What are you waiting for? There is no tomorrow. You have to get going now. You have to be disciplined. You have to stay focused. You have to go through life with the ability not to sleep, the ability not to eat. You don't need lunch. You go to class. You get your stuff done. You eat later. You sleep later. You have to follow through. And there's a lack of follow through. And it's scary. And they'll figure it out later. They're going to figure it out. And then they'll come back 5-10 years later after they figure it out when real life hits them. Because the real world is different. We don't prepare our kids for the real world. We don't do that in middle school, high school, elementary ages. We don't do it. We're not preparing for the real world. I don't know what the answer is as far as how we fix things, but it's not giving handouts. Oh, we'll help you. Oh, you can turn it in tomorrow. You can do that. You can't. You can't do that. The ones that are most successful are the ones that are disciplined enough to get it done early and follow through on time. That's it. So the greatest labor saving device ever invented. Yeah, that's tomorrow. If you don't want to labor and you want a pathetic life, yeah, do it tomorrow. But if you want to have a great life, do it today, do it on time, and everything will be great. The reason that our U.S. men's national team is horrible is because they're getting a lot of that. A lot of kids that are given, we'll fix it later. We'll do it tomorrow. No, don't worry. We'll start you this game, even though you don't deserve it, but because you didn't show up on time or forgot your uniform or whatever it was. Don't worry. You can play. There's no fight. There's no grit on the U.S. national team because they're in a culture. They're in a society in the United States of America where it's like, oh, don't worry. We'll take care of it for you. And then the real world hits them because they have to play a game against a national team from another country that has less but suffers more and is willing to work and overcome, unlike the Americans.